Wow, man, that's a lot of craziness. What's going on, YouTube? What's going on, Facebook, and all the social media networks? Once again, you tune into another episode of TMD Sports, the Arterial Motorsports Podcast Network, featuring the best of my dogs in BFO. We have a very exciting show for you today. We're going to cover a couple topics. We're going to cover, can the Cavs close this out tomorrow night? The Browns schedule is out, and you see we rocking. Everybody got the two, so you know who we really rooting for. And last but not least, everybody's talking about Mr. Taylor Ground coming from Arkansas, that this man might actually have a shot. I don't think so, but we're going to get to it. Christy Acuity is in the building. Christy, let him know what's good, baby.
I thought we were wearing the number 2 for week 2 down in Tampa, because that is going to be this year's annual BFO get together. So everybody plan September 20th. It's also our girl Cece's birthday. So it's going to be freaking awesome. Let's go. I'm so excited. Everybody come down. You're going to sweat your asses off and melt.
No doubt. TP in the building. TP, let them know what's good.
What's good? What's good? This time, hey, Shador, I'm sorry, Shador. But we'll get into it later. Let's go. Y'all know what this is.
No doubt, no doubt. So as you well know, yesterday, the Cavaliers had me on edge. I was losing my mind, man, but they ended up pulling it out. So now the Cavs have an actual chance to close this series out. So I want to ask the Cavs, if we can close this series out tomorrow, what is our chances against the Knicks in accomplishing and getting to the Eastern Conference Finals? Christy, let them know what's good.
Well, the Knicks just swept, so they're going to have a little bit of time off. Hopefully they will cool down from that, and it won't be much of a problem. We'll still be, warmed up, raring and ready to go. But you know how the Cavs are. They're like every other Cleveland organization. Of course, they're going to keep you on their toes. I mean, remember when we were down by 3 games?
Mm-hmm.
So, I've always got hope for them. I don't know. I just, I'm glad that they made it through last night. We got game 6, and hopefully they can pull it out so that we can move on to the next. But, let the Knicks cool off a little bit first.
No doubt, no doubt. You know what? I think I missed some captions. Go ahead. Oh. TP in the building. TP, what's the Cavs chances? What do you think, my brother? How do you feel about this?
Well, I mean, personally, I feel sorry for them players because this has been a long series. Both series, we just, for the first one went to 7, and this one, if we can knock it out in 6, we can knock it out in 6. But the defense that they've been playing on us, oh my goodness, it's been tiresome for the players. So, and that's why we're going so far. They're not too much of I'm gonna say a good team, but their defense is just immaculate. So correct. they worn out. We're gonna need some bench players to step up. So Donathan, the mustache, the beard, whatever you want to call him, so they can get some rest. Allen can get some rest. I mean, they're gonna need some rest because the Knicks, like you said, the Knicks is getting their rest and they're coming full force. So just for us to be able to compete, they're gonna need them some Bengay. They're gonna need a lot of stuff. They're gonna need a whole bunch of ice baths, but
axe patches.
But we gonna do it. We gonna do it.
Man, y'all wild under the Bengay. I was just so happy that, they actually had a chance to win a road game. We couldn't win no road games, man, and that was driving me crazy. And I was like, the only way the Cavs can survive or beat, we got to win one in a row. We pulled it off last night. I know I've been hard on James Harden. I've been hard on him, man. But I'm like, why did we bring the man here? It's not over yet, but I appreciate what he did. Donovan kind of came out a little slow last night. Big shout out to Strus, man. Strus was everywhere last night, getting steals, defending. That's the type of play. That's the caliber, the magnitude of the emotion that we need from this team, man. It's just like you said, the defense, man, Detroit was smothering the hell out of us, man. As soon as we get it in, man, they was just a little too much ISO at the top of the key. I expected more passing, a little bit more. Hopefully the Cavs can pass the ball a little around a little bit more. But they had me worried. But I'm so happy that we got this advantage now. So if we screw this up tomorrow night, we still got another shot. I don't want to go 7 games. I don't want to go get these boys a couple days rest. Come on, Cleveland. Spider, I need you to finish this shit out tomorrow, bro. Please.
Yeah.
It is what it is, though. So we got that cast talk. Now, why are we wearing this? We got to get to why we wearing this. As you know, the schedule. And we got to talk about the schedule. But before we talk about the schedule, it's a very interesting thing. Each year, the Browns like to do a little something different. I remember last year a couple years ago, they had the bowling thing, and they do these little gimmicky things, to introduce the schedule in the season. So they came out with some old school Street Fighter. And we about to break it down for y'all. I'm about to let y'all watch this old school Street Fighter. Let me make sure I got that loaded correctly. And let's check it out, though. Add to the stage. Let's run it.
Hey you! Hear about the super rad fighting game that's sweeping Cleveland, Ohio? Well, I'm about to give you an exclusive first look before it takes over the country. Come on! This is Street Fighter CLE, a state-of-the-art game featuring the most elite warriors in the world. With gameplay that packs a punch and special features that'll blow your mind. Stay on your toes to fend off your opponent's special moves. Fight! He's going turbo mode! He's untouchable! Add insult to injury with the victory quotes. And if you've got good enough timing, you might just score a perfect victory. And listen to how crisp those sound effects are. Bing bang, bing bong, bing bong. And when you win, strike a pose that really rocks. Whoa, it's so lifelike. Looking for more challenges? Try a bonus stage. Each character has their own unique fighting stage. And check this out. The stage selection is so realistic. Maybe too realistic, if that's even possible, which it's not.
Oh, but that was my last quarter.
It's the bye week. It does that once a year.
Oh, my quarterback.
Sorry, Shador's off this week. But the fun doesn't have to end if you don't want it to. You can hit continue at any time you want. Whoa! You're not going to believe the gnarly special moves these fighters have. It looks like he's about to break a record. It's not all fighting. There's a gripping story here, too. The immersive crowd noise makes it feel like you're really there.
Ah, this place is a dump. Yeah, is that a shoot?
And just when you thought you've seen it all, boom! Another bonus stage! These graphics are totally tubular! They're gonna blow your mind! Surprise! Another bonus stage! After seeing all the awesome features that Street Fighter CLE has to offer, what are you waiting for? You're gonna love it, and that's no theory. Try it out today! Yeah!
That is
Yeah,
the
man.
funniest shit I've seen in so
Man,
long.
I'm gonna tell you what though. Denzel Ward was taking too many headshots. Y'all know Denzel can't take no headshots like that.
Here you
You know what
go.
I'm saying? I'm like, bro,
Here
I'm
you
like,
go.
I'm like, come on, Denzel. That first one, Denzel would have had a concussion, and we would have lost the man for the season. You know what I'm saying? But that was very creative, man. That they took it to that level, man.
They turned
it
the
brought back-
Colt into glue.
Yeah.
That's so messed up on so many
Raven got Miles was just body slamming head, just taking pile driving. Yeah, but hopefully that's the type of season we're gonna get. So
Oh my god.
now that you guys are out, man, it's everybody seems like everybody's streaming tonight. What do you guys think about? You guys should have the schedule in front of you. I'm not gonna ask you your prediction because I just think that's a little premature. But
Yeah.
do you think right now our schedule is easy? Even though I know they're trying to say we have the easiest, one of the easiest, I just don't believe that. So TP, I'm gonna ask you, do you think our schedule's easy or it's just too soon to really say something like that? What do you think?
That's the way they lined it up. I thought we had a pretty easy schedule, but the way they lined it up, I see where Vegas coming from. Yeah, nah, I think we got a mid. We ain't got the easiest, but we got a mid. We got a mid schedule. I was 9-10 wins. They could take me down to 7 and 8. Just looking at how it lines up, we can go 0-3 before we see them Steelers. Then that's a short week. That could be 0-4 before we get our first win. I'm marking it down. We're gonna beat the Jets, so week 5 might be the first dub.
No.
Could be.
We're gonna win week 2 against Baker.
Go ahead, Chrissy.
We
Okay.
have to win week 2 against Baker, especially down here. I mean, like if we were playing at home, it'd be a different story. But since we're gonna be playing here, yeah. Week 2 is clutch. I don't care if we win week 1. I think we should win that one too. And we should win against the Panthers also. I mean, I don't know why we don't go and meet the Steelers on Thursday night at 3-0. I mean,
Wow.
we should be able to. Look at who we have. Look at all of our players. Everybody, like, we did so well during this offseason. We got a couple of rookies that we needed. And, besides getting, I think, one more wide receiver, we're sitting pretty. So, I am total opposite of TP. I think that we should be meeting the Steelers at 3-0 because Jacksonville, the Bucks, and the Panthers, they should be winnable games.
I wasn't saying they wasn't winnable, and we just talking about how strong it could be, how how we're the Cleveland Browns, and things can turn out for the Cleveland Browns. So, at worst, when we see Pittsburgh, we should be, or after Pittsburgh, we should be at least 500, 2-2. Anything after that is unacceptable.
Yeah.
See, I don't really believe in the strength of schedule that much. A lot of that stuff is based off of what happened last year. And you always had these teams that start out slow and then they pick up the pace at the end. And then some teams come out firing on all cylinders and then they start slowing down. You have teams that you thought wasn't going to be shit and they end up winning. Then you got teams who you expected to win don't start winning. I think this whole thing is like, this whole strength of schedule thing is like a very mixed bag to me. So, but you have teams like, I was just looking at, we was talking about the Saints. Now, I looked at their squad and who they picked up. I didn't know Travis Etienne. Like, wait a minute, hold on now. The Saints might pose a problem. And I don't think the Giants are going to be any pushover because Harbaugh's there. So some of them games are not going to, you never know. With the Raiders, Mendoza might come out and just show his ass. And then you should have a healthy against the Colts. You should have a healthy it's not. I'm not falling for none of this. I can't until they get out on the field, like I said all the time, and show me what you're gonna do.
Oh yeah,
I can't. If we run into Deshaun, we run into Shador. It's gonna be a very, very interesting season. What's ahead of us right now? Go ahead.
You making me pick up my Kool-Aid.
How do you feel about our bye week being week 11?
Wait a minute. We ain't gonna jump the gun.
No.
He made me drink some Kool-Aid. Made me drink some Kool-Aid.
Okay.
Don't give all these other teams credit and don't give us nothing. We got a nice defense. We got Junkins in the backfield. We got two at quarterback or maybe 4 at quarterback. We got Jared Judy. We got Boston. We got Casey and JoJo. We got, do I have to go to the tight end? Do I got to go to our new line?
But wait,
come
Casey
on, man.
And
Stop it. Don't give
JoJo.
everybody credit and don't give us none.
Hold on. But TP, less than 5 minutes ago, you were just saying that we going into the Steelers could very well be 0-3.
When it, not when it,
Come on, you
I'm
just
gonna let you, I'm gonna, when it's still on you, so I'm gonna wait. No, it was still on you, so I was gonna wait. No, he was talking. The conversation was the strength of schedule, and I said yes, it is strong, and there is a possibility that we can go in there 0-3. I didn't say we was going there. We were talking about strength of schedule, and yes, it can get ugly. But once I put that Kool-Aid in me, that spinach.
You're thinking more.
He started giving everybody else credit and not us, like we don't have a team. But the
Who
only
is he?
issue that we have is we don't know who the QB gonna be week 1. We don't know if slow starting Deshaun is gonna be week 1. We don't know if mid Shador. Great Shador is going to be at week number 1. I can't say nothing bad about them. They keep killing me.
Look at that.
But
40 seconds into the show.
I'll play a little bit of devil's advocate. A couple of teams, man, they was like, the Buccaneers. Didn't the Buccaneers make the playoffs?
Yep.
The Jags got close. The Panthers made we can't sleep, man. We can't sleep, and it just automatically by week 4. If you're talking about the Steelers, possibly maybe 2-2. But just like I said before,
they're very winnable games.
Yeah, they all winnable. That don't mean that we gonna win it. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem. You know what I'm saying? We could go in there 1-3. I'll be like, oh my God.
I'm still looking at this schedule, and I'm still just as excited about this season coming up as I was a couple weeks ago, which is more excited than I've been since the 2021 season. So
no doubt.
The schedule, we already knew who we were going to play. We just didn't know when we were going to play them. So the fact that we play the Bengals twice at the end of the year in December and January, that kind of because they're always really slow to start. I wish they were getting earlier in the season, but
if you're watching right now, leave a comment. What do you think about? Do you think the Browns schedule is easy, or do you think the Browns schedule is hard? Leave a comment. Let us know right now. Leave a comment since we're talking about this right now. After week 4, when you watch this, if you're watching it now, what do you think the Browns record should be after going into week 5? 1-3, 4-0, 2-2, whatever. Tell us what y'all think, because we ain't always right. I am, but just tell us what y'all think. I mean,
I'm gonna say 3-1.
They go to a rabbit hole. I'm gonna keep it even.
I don't know why you sleeping on Baker like that. I can see Jacksonville. I can see
on Baker. Why do you think I'm sleeping on Baker?
Well, you said we can beat Tampa Bay.
Yeah, we can.
Easy.
I didn't say easy. I said we can.
Okay.
Maybe I'm saying we're gonna, lose to Jacksonville.
So what about the rest of the schedule? What do you think about when we go and face your boy Stefanski? What are we going to do against the Falcons? You know what I'm saying? That's the Texans. It's just the Titans. The Titans then tightened up too. You know what I'm saying? We got, like I said, this whole thing, man, it's just a bunch of malarkey to me, man, until they get out on their field. And I don't have no expectation. I don't want to go out there and just say, yeah, we're going to murder lives. We're going to brutalize these people. No, we're not. I don't know, because we don't know how Monken, I almost said Stefanski. We don't know what Monken is thinking, man. I do think that he's going to put something on the field that we haven't seen in a long time. And speaking about something that we hadn't seen, we're going to move on. Wait a minute. Can I? Go ahead, sir.
So if y'all haven't seen the schedule, we got one prime time. The Browns being the Browns, so we ain't high commodity no more. So we got one primetime game, and that's the Thursday game, week 4 against the Steelers at home. And as Christy would state, in the bye week is week 11, which is pretty good. So we can go into the final stretch. And that's all I wanted to say. We got one primetime game.
I'm surprised that the Giants game, week 15, isn't primetime. But maybe maybe by then they will.
You know what? Prime time, that word always kills me. You know, the word always kills me. When you have these 1 o'clock games, wouldn't you say these 1 o'clock games are all prime time? You know what I'm saying? It's something that, you know, it's something that people, they subscribe to YouTube, they streaming to Fubo, they streaming to all these other platforms, and you to see those games, NFL Network, you know, NFL, what's the one I can't break it down? Red Zone. How are they not, some of these, how are they not primetime games if they're coming on at the time frames that we're all used to watching? So that's, you know, I get it. Monday, you know, Thursday night, and all of those shit.
Monday through Sunday, 8 o'clock is prime. That's just prime time. Period. That's what term comes from. But
yeah, that's why I wanted to break it. Have somebody break it down.
Yeah,
but one more. Go ahead, Christy.
No, I was just gonna say it's, you know, everybody's done eating dinner. They're getting, you know, relaxed for the evening. You're gonna put on some football because it's just prime time to just relax, watch some football, yell and scream at your TV to get the out for the day.
And one thing, last thing about looking at the schedule, dissecting it a little bit.
Go ahead.
Besides this Thursday night,
yeah,
we play every single game at 1 o'clock.
Yep.
There is no 4 o'clock game. We play every single one of them at 1 o'clock. That's what's up.
I like it.
That is what's up right there.
I don't have to stay up late.
All right. Last but not least, this is what's really driving me crazy. We got Taylor Green, you know, and you know, we got 4 quarterbacks as of right now. And people are talking about, and Monken said some stuff the other day, you know, he might not be looking at certain things correctly. This guy's an athletic freak. I was like, dude, 6'5", 6'6", running a 4.3, man, that's crazy. I see a slash type gimmick, like we're gonna put a package out there and then you might see something different. I don't really feel like this guy really has a shot. Somebody gotta go. Somebody has to go. You know what I'm saying? So what do you think? What do you think about this Taylor Green thing? What do y'all think about that right now? TP, go ahead. What you think about Taylor Green?
Why somebody got to go when you got a practice squad? I mean, that's what you do. You stash your players on a practice squad. Now, somebody want to come snipe them off the practice squad, then you lost the guy. But I think I like Green. I think he's somebody that all depends on Junkins, and if they can run that option. I don't know how Junkins is with the option. I know Taylor Green, he can run it, but you got to think about the running back catching it too. So, I mean, some third downs, 3rd and 3, 4th and 1s. If he can just get out there and not just a double threat, oh my goodness! Because then once you pitch it, you can't double team Junkins, and he's gonna little Nick Chubb you. One guy's not gonna take him down. So, if we can find some ways to use him on some critical downs, I think it'd be good to keep him on the team for some type of package. That's just me. And we already see what he did with Lamar and the packages that they ran on 3rd downs, 4th downs. What they do? They didn't call no regular pass plays. They didn't call no regular run plays. They ran the option because the option gets the best production for their team, and they probably can do the same thing for us.
All right, Chrissy, I was going to say grab that. Hey, Brian, appreciate you, bro. Grab that. Chrissy, what do you think? Do you think this guy is going to be does he have a legitimate chance to start, or is he going to be a gimmicky type player? What do you think?
Yeah, he's not going to start. I mean, it's great that he's super tall. It's great that he's fast. But I don't think he is as good of caliber as, you know, Shedeur and Deshaun, and I'll even say Dillon Gabriel. You know, just because Dillon had so many more years playing college football, and he did start a couple games for us, but you know, I think we might be able to use him gimmicky. You know, maybe he's got some good hands too. Maybe, you know, we throw him in there, and like I was hoping for with the whole Joe Flacco situation, you know, somebody throwing the ball to another quarterback out on the field because they're confused about who's going to actually play quarterback. But no, if he's not on a practice squad, you know, we might see him, like you said, in a couple like trick plays or something. But I think that's pretty much all he's going to be used for. But you know, hey, he got drafted. That's 1%.
I'm gonna be 100 and elaborate on something that TP said. We can't keep 4 QBs. We can't. You
We
know what I'm
got
saying?
5.
I can see, you
I
know,
got
you
another
know,
guy on the practice squad.
he gonna be
He had before.
Ixnay on the out nay, not here. You know what I'm saying? I just don't. You can't do that. You can't do that, man. You gotta catch a cat. If you have a healthy Watson, you have a healthy Sanders. And I do think this kid, because I think just because of his physical tools, Gabriel's somewhere down the line. I'm sorry, I don't have any ill will against that dude. I don't see him making it if he's going to be involved in a trade or something. I think Dillon Gabriel's going to be gone. If they nobody's talking about this dude at all. And I know he's keeping it on the hush, so he's trying to focus. Nobody's talking about him. They're not saying that. Even Mary Kay ain't saying nothing about this.
That's because his girlfriend said enough earlier.
I mean, that's true. So I don't see Gabriel lasting through July, August.
Really?
I don't see it.
Bye week.
So
Nah,
if
he
this
gonna make
guy
the team.
from, yeah, you think Gabriel's gonna make the team?
Yes. Them
Wow.
gonna be our 3.
Nah, no.
Yes.
Shall we put a gentleman's wager on it? Would you like to do
What?
that?
You already owe me like 8 steaks. Come on
Oh,
now. We can add another one
Bruh.
to it.
Bruh, crack is bad, and I ain't never
Yeah,
seen
I
it
know
happen.
it
I ain't
is.
smoked it. What you talking about? 8 steaks?
Hey, you
please
ain't
tell me
beat
the
me
bet.
in the bet yet. And you ain't paid up one yet.
Wow. My brother, you're going to have to remind me and make sure that all your details are correct.
Get your
When you
research.
said about
Remember,
the steak,
we had
then
a
I
bet
got you.
about somebody being traded by the trade deadline last year or
Ooh.
something like that. Deshaun Watson wasn't going to be on the team. All that stuff.
Okay,
like
I did say
That's cool.
okay, I did say Deshaun Watson going to be a team.
All
I
right,
don't
so
remember we putting on. If you say so, then I ride with it. But hey, what they say, we gonna double or nothing.
You got to have your receipts.
Double or nothing.
CP.
Yeah, you gotta have the receipts. You gotta produce the receipts. So I'm sorry. I just do not
Everything
feel that Dillon Gabriel is gonna be on the team.
Okay,
shortly.
can I ask Christy a question?
Yeah. Ask me.
Would it be smart for y'all already saying y'all cutting Green? Would
No,
it be
I didn't say that.
I didn't say that.
What if y'all say
We didn't
Green
say
ain't
that.
gonna make the team? Is
We
the
didn't
next
say
step?
that.
You said we can't carry that many quarterbacks.
I
No,
didn't-
no,
Okay,
I
I'm
said
gonna
Dillon
leave
gonna
that
get chopped
statement
up.
alone. I'm gonna leave that statement
Back
alone.
me up.
But I'm
I
gonna
didn't
ask
say
her.
that, right?
Okay,
Okay.
yeah, I'm gonna ask you this, Christy. Would
Okay.
it be smart for the Cleveland Browns to cut Dillon Gabriel before the season starts?
I don't think so. No. I think he should be the third.
Yes. We need 3 good quarterbacks because we don't even know what the 1-2 is going to be. We don't even know how good the 1-2 is or how you going to get rid of the 3.
He was the starter last year. So they obviously have some faith in him. He knows
Yes.
plays. You know, it's not like we changed up our team all that much on the offensive side. I mean, we did shake it up a little bit. So it's not exactly the same as what he was dealt with last year at the beginning of the season, but maybe it will work better for him. Like, I don't see Gabriel going anywhere.
Yeah, me
I
either.
do.
I mean, unless we get, maybe a wide receiver for him, but like he's got to be our third. If one or two gets hurt, you got to have a good third.
So you prefer? I mean, like I said, they're creating a lot of noise about this.
Mm-hmm.
I do. I'm sorry. I don't see Dillon Gabriel making it the team. I don't. Not with this guy. Not what they want this guy to do. Not what I think Monken wants to really do with Green. Dillon Gabriel's days are numbered. I'm saying that here tonight, and I have nothing personal against him. That's just my personal opinion. Like TP say, my opinions are my opinions.
My opinion.
I believe the
my
man.
opinion. But on your opinion, what was your opinion about Green? I must have missed it. Or are you, because you said you don't want to keep 4 quarterbacks. So you was keeping Green and getting rid of Dillon. That was your statement.
That's what I said.
Oh, I don't know.
What did he say? I said what I said.
Okay.
What they
I'm
think?
just
Mr.
trying to
Deacons,
clarify what you said.
I have spoken. I thought that was clear when I said that Dillon.
So you
Gabriel
gonna
make
cut
the
a
team.
3rd round and keep a 7th?
Yep.
Bruh, if you're not producing, if you're not that dude, you're not that dude. You know what I'm saying? It's not like he getting paid an exorbitant amount of money. He's not. You know what I'm saying? So if I got this guy who I drafted from Arkansas, he's talented. Nah, Gabriel, he chopped up like liver. That's just me.
I heard Mary Kay a couple weeks ago saying that Dillon Gabriel is going to be the number 1 QB.
Man, Where's my weed? Can I get a blunt?
Straight face.
Stop it.
Can I get a blunt? Can I get a blunt?
Stop it.
Because I might have to smoke on that one.
Right?
Okay,
No,
wait,
dog, I
okay,
don't-
Marcus. Okay, so
Yes,
how
sir.
much faith do you have in Deshaun Watson? Defoe. How much faith you got in Defoe?
I don't have a lot of faith, but he's like
Okay, we there. How much faith you
Okay.
got in 2?
More.
I got more faith than 2.
You got more.
I got
No,
more
but
faith
how
in
much
2.
faith you got in him?
I got more faith in him than I got in Watson. I'm gonna tell you that straight up.
No, Watson is over with. How much
I
faith
have
do
You
you
want
have
me,
in 2?
bro? What you want me to give you a percentage?
Don't.
What you want me to
What I'm
give you?
saying is, don't compare him to 4. How much faith do you have in Shador?
I
Shit,
have
we all
faith in
rocking
him.
too. I got a lot of faith. I got a lot of
Okay,
faith. in
that's
him.
what I want to
think-
know. The level.
Okay, the level is high.
He's our
Okay,
guy.
so you got enough that if Watson plays the way he been playing, you got
Mhm.
enough faith in Shador
Mm-hmm.
that you can cut Dillon, because we already know Green ain't gonna start. Green is he's a gimmick quarterback.
think-
He might even
I
play
just
wide
think-
receiver. That's what I'm
When
saying.
it comes to
You,
that,
you don't you getting rid of all your QBs when we know that Green is not going to start in the NFL.
hold
at
on.
Hey, talk to me.
All them cats can't be on the team, man. We can't save slots. We can't save. This ain't Captain Save a Hole. We can't save all these. We can't do that.
How
We
many-
got to go in the season. We have our one, and we have our active. Chrissy, give me 1 sec. Chrissy, please, sis. Let me say this real quick. We can't go in this season with 4 quarterbacks. It's just not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got to be in the practice squad. We're gonna activate 2. If something pop off, I have a lot of faith in Shador. I honestly, right now, I really don't know. Will he be the starter? I have faith in him. I think that somewhere down the line, he's going to get a better opportunity. But right now, until they go through their paces, and I don't want to play favorites because I want 2 to come out there. But if Deshaun is handling his business, like I said before, I want the guy who's best suited to win games. But I don't see them. The physical attributes for Gabriel, it's not there. He doesn't have the physical attributes right now with these guys. This guy's 6'4", running 4.3. I don't see him sticking around. I see that somewhere down the line, Barry's gonna say, you know what, man, I gotta make this move. Can't keep all the draft picks.
There you
Everybody
go.
can't make the team.
You said it right there. Somewhere down the line.
Yeah,
Now,
the line is coming in the next couple
he might
months.
not make it past the trade deadline, but you talking about going into the
No, he
season.
ain't gonna make it
cutting
that far. Dylan Gabriel is not gonna make it that far, brother. He not. Watch,
But
watch what I say.
how's you gonna see what Shador and Watson is about and cut him? How you gonna know? How you gonna judge them?
Because you keep this man on the squad, you keep your man on the practice squad. You know he's better. You gotta have somebody in it. You gotta have somebody in the chamber. You know you're running with your 2. You gotta have somebody
bring
in
him
the
back
chamber.
to earth, Christy. Bring him back to earth.
It is what it is.
How many quarterbacks did we have on our team last year when the season started?
We had 3.
Are you sure about that?
Remember, they traded Flacco. We still had Watson, had Gabriel, and we had old boy's name I can't even pronounce because he was trash. Now they got rid of Pickett, but they had old boy, I can't even spit his name out because that's how insignificant he was on the practice squad. But they kept them around, they protected these guys.
How
Then,
many? How
3.
many?
There will be the Browns will have access to 3 quarterbacks. That's what I'm telling you. And Dylan Gabriel will be one that is not accessible because he will not be on the team. That's what
'Cause
I'm
he's too
saying.
short.
He just don't have it. He's just not that dude. He's not. I
think
wish
he's
him
got
all
more
the best of luck.
experience.
He
Goes
can have a lot of experience, Chrissy, but I'm just saying if he's not that dude, if he doesn't have the it factor, if he doesn't have the I just can't spit it out right now. But now I don't see it. There you go. The je ne sais quoi.
I get you. He's going to eventually be cut or traded. But what I'm saying is you got to go a couple weeks with one starter. Then if he don't do nothing, then you got to go another couple weeks with the second starter. Then if he don't do nothing, guess what? Dylan is his time to come up. But if one of them start balling, then the second one, if one of them 2 start balling, then we let him go. But we can't deplete our quarterback room if we don't even know if we got one yet. You getting rid
Let
of
me make
somebody when
this-
we don't even know if we got one yet.
Let me make this clear when I say this. Before the beginning of the first game, I do not think, in my personal opinion, that Dillon Gabriel will be a Cleveland Brown before game one, before the opener.
Is that
I
your
do not
double up
think he
bet?
will be there. Yes, my double up bet. I do not think
Okay,
Dillon Gabriel
you
will
heard
be
it,
a Cleveland
Christy.
Brown.
So
It is what
he
it
gonna
is.
owe
Yep.
me 2. So when we come down there, you get one and I get one. You just got a stake on me.
Well, you're gonna have to clarify your bet,
All
brother,
right.
because we done said a lot of stuff. We done said a
Well,
lot
you
of
just,
stuff.
you just said
I'll
Dillon
take that.
Gabriel won't be on the team week 1.
Correct.
There
Correct.
it is. There ain't nothing to clarify.
No, but you talking about I owe more than one stake, though. I need to know
Well,
where the
I'm-
second
I'm-
stake
I'm
come
a
from
break-
that you giving to Christy. That's what I wanna know.
What is a double up? What is a double up?
I said double or nothing. Double or nothing. If
So
I do
that's
owe
right.
you, so we make a second bet, and then I take
You're the double.
everything to the house.
No, when you lose, you're gonna owe me 2. That's one
Yeah,
for
correct.
Christy
That's
and
why I
one for
said
me.
double or nothing. Double
Yeah,
or nothing.
so
So
one
when
for
you
me.
lose, I give you the double. So now I'm taking everything. I'm taking both bets off that last bet. That's double or nothing.
You're
If you
gonna
lose
lose,
a bet,
though.
I ain't worried about losing. It is what it is. I paid the steak. You want some lobster too? Some crab
He
legs?
said
that's
if you
what I'm
lose,
saying.
you
So
owe
one for her and
double.
one for
So
me.
I get a steak and he gets a steak. That's what he's
That's
saying.
if you
I'll
win.
Steaks. Y'all can even sit in the pool while I cook the steaks. Okay.
Okay. That's what
Who
we gonna
else
do.
coming down for Tampa?
So Christy, with BFO, Christy, when are we supposed to plan this and come down there to Florida? What game?
Week 2, September 20th against Tampa Bay is going to be the annual BFO get together. We're going to do it in Florida this year, here in my state. So everybody's going to come down here, and there's Airbnbs in the area. If you're not into that,
Okay.
there's hotels nearby too. I'm going to talk to one of our good friends, Tom Stawicki, and see about like renting like an 18 passenger van. If we need more than that, then I can get something bigger than that. I will drive everybody up to the game and back because I don't drink. So y'all don't got to worry about that. Y'all can get smashed. I'll pull over on the side of 75 so y'all can puke and everything if you need to on the way back.
Wow.
It's a 1 o'clock game. So this is going
If
to be
you driving,
awesome.
if you drive, we might puke anyway. It might have nothing to
I
do with the
drive
alcohol.
fine.
He said, "I don't drink,
Ah,
but you smoke."
Yes, I do.
correct. She high than a mother.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Come on,
You know what I'm
Smokey.
saying?
I wake up that way. What can I say?
But I real quick, I gotta give shout out to my alumni brother G Bush, man. G Bush did an interview with Prime Time. I gotta give G Bush
Right
his
now,
props
he
on
doing
that.
the thing.
Yeah, for making that happen, man. You know, you gotta show love. Holla at your boy, G Bush, man. I'm proud of you, brother.
You know what? I know he
Keep
watches
doing the
us
damn thing.
because he actually he watches us because he actually took something I said a couple of years ago and like regurgitated it verbatim on his show. And I was just like, "Aw," but I didn't get any shout out or credit for it. So I was kind of bummed.
But like I said, you know, G Bush, you know, and I know TP, you know, you cool with Earl, G Bush and Earl, and everybody from 92.3, those are Ohio Media School. We are all alumni, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, we try to communicate back and forth. So, you know what I'm saying? I seen him in a minute, but I give him a big shout out. You know what I'm saying? I think it's been a minute since I seen him. He reached out. But it is what it is. But you got to show love. You got to give credit where credit is due.
Let's also say, Brian Hannum, thank goodness that you are feeling better. He had a heart attack. It was the Widowmaker. Thank goodness it did not make him well, he doesn't have anyway. He's still around. He went home today. So he said he's coming down for I think he said Jacksonville and for Tampa. So
He did.
I'm not gonna make it to Jacksonville. That's just a little too far away for me. It's like 12-hour round trip just driving. So I can only afford to do one of these. So I'm gonna do it big here in Tampa.
No doubt. Yeah, we're gonna do it big, y'all.
Thank
We're
you,
gonna
Brian.
do it big. But,
Brian, we're glad that you're doing better. We love you, man.
But everybody got their two on, and that is it. We want to give a shout out to the sponsor, Fanatics.com. Make sure you get all your official license gear everywhere. Guardian Calf, taking one hit at a time. And make sure you want to get your bets. Make sure you're the realistic AI. It is what it is. And like I say every week before everybody, well, let me say, but before I go, everybody get their last shout out because TP has fit. If I don't say nothing, TP, you got something you want to add before I go,
Women
brother?
first. Women first.
All right.
I don't know. I
Christy.
said what I wanted to about Brian, so I'm just happy about schedule coming out and seeing everybody week
No
2.
doubt.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna say, Browns fans,
You sleepy? You sleepy?
buckle up this year. Regardless of what's going on, if 4 get out there and he don't do his thing, when 2 get in, just have faith in him. Well, just have faith in the team. Have faith in the team. Let's turn around all this negative stuff that's going on that we put out in the media about the Cleveland Browns. Like Jarvis Landry said, and Tony Grosky, we didn't talk about it, but Tony, he shot back at Jarvis Landry, but Jarvis Landry said, hey, don't listen to that Cleveland media. It's the Cleveland media that has talked so much negative stuff.
Yep.
So, Tony, you wrong. Don't try to shoot back. Don't try to shoot. Nah, we put out too much negative stuff. Let's stop this going in 2026. Let's support this team, and let's go Browns.
BFO is
Brother,
completely positive.
You asking a lot, but I ain't mad at you.
I see what I'm saying. I see
We
negative
always-
right there.
We always
seconds
take
later.
Marcus's comments out of BFO. You leave a negative comment, it's kicked to the
I
curb.
don't post it in there like that. When I go hard, go real, I don't put nothing in there when I talk some shit, but I'm saying real shit though. I'm saying it just how it is. But like I say every week, go Browns, bitches. And we will see y'all next week. Peace.